I fought two to count the one.
Whether it happens today, tomorrow, or whenever, we all know that the grand return of the tribal chief Roman Reigns is inevitable, despite whatever Solo Sikoa says.
But Roman, he's not coming back.
But the question remains here that how will the return of Roman Reigns have an effect on the landscape of the WWE? What potential feuds and storylines await the tribal chief that could shake the WWE to its very foundation? Don't know the answers? Don't worry, fans. Sit back, relax, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't, because you won't want to miss a second of this video where we encircle potential storylines and feud that awaits once the tribal chief Roman Reigns makes his return to WWE. First off, the inevitable Bloodline Civil War. Ever since Roman Reigns took a hiatus from the WWE television programming, his enforcer and the now self-proclaimed Bloodline's tribal chief Solo Sikoa has taken over the ranks of the faction, recruited ruthless thugs like Tamatonga, Tongaloa, and the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. Moreover, their antics have been growing intensely each and every week, with one of the most shocking moments witnessed few weeks ago on SmackDown when the faction outcasted the wise man Paul Heyman after he refused to acknowledge Solo Sikoa as his tribal chief. This led to the faction beating down Heyman and putting an end to his alliance with the faction. However, this surely means that Paul Heyman is very much loyal to Roman Reigns and could be the catalyst that answers to the "We want Roman" chants each and every week on television programming and bring us the return of the tribal chief later on in this year to kick off the biggest civil war of the bloodline that the WWE fans have ever seen. The return of Roman Reigns to confront Solo Sikoa could lead to the civil war, with Reigns recruiting his cousins Jimmy and Jay, who have also been the target of the bloodline, to form the OG group versus the new bloodline in one of the most highly anticipated WWE showdowns that the fans have been longing for ever since Solo Sikoa took over the reins from the head of the table. Next off, the final chapter between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. We all know that the reason Roman Reigns has been on a hiatus from WWE is due to his dramatic loss at the hands of the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, who finished his story and claimed the undisputed championship from him, putting an end to his nearly 4-year-long reign as the champion and at the top of the heap. Another logical booking that makes sense for the return of Roman Reigns is to go after the man who possibly took everything away from him and is now on the quest of replacing him as WWE's golden goose. Moreover, we all know that Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes have one victory over the other, with Reigns defeating Rhodes at WrestleMania 39 and Cody getting his redemption at WrestleMania 40. So a rubber match between the tribal chief and the American Nightmare makes all sense in the world upon the return of Roman Reigns. That could possibly happen this year and set the stage for this trilogy to culminate, to see which man is much better and is fit enough to carry WWE on his shoulders moving forward, as the new era is in full force without Roman Reigns currently being in the fold. But obviously we all know that it could dramatically once his presence sets in stone in the new WWE landscape. Next off, a new bastion for Roman Reigns to conquer. Ever since he donned the armor of the tribal chief, Roman Reigns has ruled the SmackDown roster with his iron fist and was the reigning undisputed WWE Universal Champion at the time. However, WWE can choose to explore a new direction for Roman Reigns upon his return to the company by making him a part of the Raw roster instead and going after the top prize on Monday nights, that is the World Heavyweight Championship. Being a fairly new title, the championship needs much credibility. Nothing taking away from Seth Rollins here, who's done a tremendous job in making the title prestigious in only 1 year, but a reign with Roman Reigns as the title holder could take the title to unprecedented heights. This could also see Roman Reigns feuding with a lot of new superstars that he hasn't had a match with, including some of the rising stars of Raw roster like Bron Breakker, who could very well befit with a rivalry against one of the greatest WWE superstars of all time, that is Roman Reigns. Coming up next, the inevitable feud with Solo Sikoa. As we mentioned that Solo Sikoa is now labeling himself the new tribal chief of WWE and has taken almost everything away from Roman Reigns, including the bloodline, taking out his loyal wise man Paul Heyman, and currently is in possession of Reigns' iconic Ula Fala, that is the symbol of the tribal chief that he used to wear around his neck, being the final nail in the coffin to replace his cousin as the head of the table in WWE. But as the WWE fans know that there is only one tribal chief, only one head of the table, and his name is Roman Reigns. So before the Bloodline Civil War kicks off, as we mentioned, Roman Reigns could choose to handle business with Solo Sikoa like a man, and this could lead to a possible one-on-one showdown with his former enforcer to earn the right to lay claim on the tribal chief persona and establish themselves as the true head of the table in WWE. A match between Reigns and Sikoa has been speculated ever since Solo became the new leader, so this makes all sense in the world to have this match slated for an event like SummerSlam, should Roman Reigns be able to return by that timeline. And the last and final prediction that we have for Roman Reigns' return is the iconic dream match that is still pending for the WWE Universe to witness. That is Roman Reigns versus the final boss, The Rock. In the build-up to WrestleMania 40, it seemed like Roman Reigns and The Rock would finally collide at this year's Show of Shows. But instead, the WWE Universe turned on both of them and decided to side with Cody Rhodes, whom they had invested almost 2 years in, to go to the main event of WrestleMania 40, finish his story, and become the new WWE champion. This led to a huge backlash, with WWE fans siding with Cody and choosing not to see the dream match that they had been hoping to see for a lot of years. But with Cody Rhodes finally finishing his story, the path seems very much clear for Roman Reigns and The Rock to finally have that dream match that they have been wanting to deliver to the WWE audience, and that could kick off with the return of the tribal chief. An interesting layer can be added with The Rock being revealed to be the mastermind behind this new bloodline led by Solo Sikoa, and this could lead to a feud between the Great One and the head of the table heading into WrestleMania 41, where the battle of generations finally happens with Roman Reigns and The Rock squaring off in Las Vegas at the Allegiant Stadium when WrestleMania 41 rolls into Sin City. The match, as Triple H himself has said, in any other timeline would be the biggest match of all time in WWE history, and the fans can finally witness it once Roman Reigns and The Rock both come back to WWE after their respective hiatus. And there you have it, WWE Universe, the potential feuds and storylines for Roman Reigns' return in 2014, which are also limitless, but we've given you some taste of it, of what you can possibly expect. Which feud are you most excited to see that can possibly happen? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and do subscribe to our channel WrestleFan, and hit that notification bell for more content. And guys, as we always say before signing off, professional wrestling has been cooler than ever, so stick tuned for more exciting content, and we'll see you all next time in the next video.